Today's video is a video that I have been tossing up creating ever since I started making content. After watching and reading hundreds of boxing glove reviews, I've simply had enough. And I'm actually angry for you guys, the sweet, innocent people who are looking to buy boxing gear based on reviewers. It is so unfortunate that you're being misled by many reviews that are out there. And today, I'm not talking about YouTubers. I'm not talking about guys like Carlo from C Squared Boxing, Simon from Fit to Box, Alex from the Combat Corporation. I'm talking about something a little bit more subliminal and a little bit more sinister. So if you're wondering what I'm referring to, I'm actually talking about blogs. Specifically, blogs from people who can just write whatever they want about content, whatever they like, in order to get commission or order to build rep of their brand. And when it comes to commissions, I'm talking about Amazon sales. You see, I received an email the other day from Hayabusa talking about how their S4 boxing gloves had won Boxing Gloves of the Year according to Forbes. And I thought to myself, that's pretty cool. I'd love to read that blog and see how they came up with that decision. And oh boy, what a mess. And after painstakingly going through this review, unfortunately, it's not just a one-off. There are so many blogs that are written the same way. From Men's Health right through to the Rolling Stone, there are so many poorly written best boxing glove reviews out there that are just trying to create an affiliation in order to make commissions. And if one blog isn't bad enough, most blogs have several poorly written categories of boxing glove winners in order to create more Amazon links for more sales. Anything from best training gloves to best sparring gloves, for best gloves to compete in, which is just a weird category because you normally will never be able to choose which boxing gloves you can ever compete in. Now let me say that being an Amazon affiliate is not the issue here, especially if you, the writer, has created content based on the fact that you've actually used the product and really do recommend it. However, when these blogs show the exact same very average boxing gloves, i.e. the Everlast Elite boxing gloves, serious red flags start to appear. And I'm really not kidding when each of these blogs had almost the exact same lineup of gloves. There are some boxing gloves in here which are good, but most of them are not what you would recommend for anyone, regardless of whatever category that they won. In my honest opinion, to classify yourself as a reviewer, whether that being on YouTube or on a blog, I think you need to have these two things. Number one being, you need to have a serious passion for the industry or the products that you're looking into. Whether you're into basketball, you're into cooking, into collecting stamps, you must have an intentional love for whatever that subject may be. This is because you're usually going to have more knowledge and more care about whatever it is that you're writing about. The information that you're going to be providing to someone is probably going to be a lot deeper than the average user. And number two, this is so much more important than number one, is you must have actually used the product yourself. And in every single boxing glove review blog that I read, I don't think anybody in these blogs have used the boxing gloves that they were talking about, or maybe any boxing glove in their life. The writers themselves didn't seem like they had any unique insight or information to provide the reader that was made wholly from their own experience. Most of them wrote generic content with customer reviews or testimonials from external sources. And even if they use an external source of maybe an amateur or professional boxer, the comments that were made weren't enough to justify that that product is number one in its category. So before I blow a gasket, I just want to say this. Do not buy a boxing glove from a generic blog you find on Google. And I think that goes for all industries, whether you're looking at tech, whether you're looking at food, whether you're looking at movies or games. Make sure you do your research and look for reviews from reputable companies that actually know and what they're talking about and have actually used the products that they're discussing. So if you're unsure about whichever boxing gear, fight gear, or combat gear you're looking to buy next, fingers crossed that one of us YouTubers who actually really love the sports and the industry as a whole have already reviewed it for you. And that way we can give you an honest take on what we thought about that pair of boxing gloves or a pair of shin guards. And just by watching our content, you give us the better ability to be able to reach a wider audience, which therefore hopefully gives us little bits of cutbacks from YouTube, so then we can then start to review even more gear. And so more views for you legends, more gear for us to review. That is just a simple win-win as a whole for the industry of combat sports gear. So the next time you're looking in the market for boxing gloves, Thai gloves, or shin guards, make sure you search that into YouTube to see if one of us has reviewed it before. Because small YouTubers like myself, if you were to watch our reviews, would greatly appreciate it. And just before you go, don't forget to like and subscribe so I can help continue to push those nasty vlogs down those Google results pages even more. If you have any questions regarding fight gear as a whole, don't forget to leave them down in the comment section. And if you're hanging around, why not watch another one of my videos? Thanks again so much for watching, legends. I can't wait to bring you the next review. See you all soon.